Shalom, family. I want to read a little bit out of Matthew today. Um, we're in 8 right now. When Yahushua said to him, "Follow me, and leave the dead to bury their own dead," and when he entered into a boat, his taught ones followed him. And see, a great gale arose on the sea, so that the boat was covered by the waters. But he was sleeping. And his taught ones came to him and woke him up, saying, "Master, save us, we are perishing." And he said to them, "Why are you afraid, O you of little belief?" Then having risen, he rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. And the men marveled, saying, "What is this that even the winds and the sea obey him?" Man, man. O ye of little faith. And we can get a lot out of that little bit of a teaching there. Because we go through storms in life. We go through troubling times, and it's easy to get caught in despair, and to lose sight, if you will. But that's where he tells us, that we can rest easy in his hands. Even the wind and the waves obey him. So wouldn't it only make sense for us to also obey what he said? You see, that's where our Father Most High told us 81 times to obey his voice. It's something that a lot of people miss is obedience. Obedience is going to save you. Disobedience is going to doom you. Fear is going to doom you. If you let the fear take over you, it's going to doom you. We don't have to be afraid. When we give our lives to Yahuwah and we follow Yahushua, we don't have to be afraid no more. No matter what it is. Like, that's where we can go back and we can read the entire book of Job. Father allows us to be tested by the devil. He allows things. And the things we go through are meant not to break us, but to make us stronger in him. You see, when you're going through those trying times and just nothing seems to be going right, man, that's where he wants you to lean on him the most. Don't let the devil win. That's the whole thing, is when you start getting in your head and you start giving up and you're just like, it's pointless, there's no sense in me trying to do this, well, you're letting the devil win. That's where, when you're going through those troubled waters, you're going through that storm, whatever it is in your life, you just buckle in and you grab onto him. This is my lifeline. Devil, I don't care what you're doing, I have my lifeline. I have my Father Most High. I have Yahushua in my life, and they're going to save me. No matter what you do, you're not pulling me away from my Father. You're not pulling me away from my Messiah. Throw all you have at me. That's fine. We'll fight it out. Let's do it. So it's real important that we understand that even, where was it? And the men marveled, saying, "What is this that even the winds and the sea obey him?" Even the winds and the sea obey him. Are you in obedience? Do you obey what the Father has said? Do you obey the Messiah? Did you take up your stake and follow him and live exactly how he's lived? See, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to live exactly as he lived, in complete obedience to the Father, in complete obedience to the commands. If you don't know what those are, it's where you need to get back into the book. You need to get back into what you consider the Old Testament read our Father's commands for us. Our Father's commands stand for all time. They don't change. He created a covenant for us that when we obey that covenant and everything He said, we're going to spend eternity with Him. If you're disobedient, you don't obey. This is where the Messiah tells you right here. And I talk about this a lot. This is one of the most powerful messages in this book. It comes from our Messiah. This set of verses right here, you need to burn into your heart. Not everyone who says to me, Master, Master, shall enter into the reign of the heavens, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the heavens. What is the desire of the Father in the heavens? Well, again, He told you 81 times, obey my voice. His desire is for you to be in obedience to Him. This isn't hard. It's not a punishment. This is an easy walk, but we make it hard. We make these things hard. He didn't make them hard. He made them very simple and not that hard to follow. Let's listen to what He says that happens when you don't. Many shall say to me in that day, Master, Master, have we not prophesied in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and done many mighty works in your name? And then I shall declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who work lawlessness. I don't know about you guys, but my end goal is to hear, well done, my faithful servant. Come in. I don't want to hear one day, depart from me, I never knew you. So in order for me to not hear that, what do I need to do? Well, I must do the desire of the Father. Well, what is the desire of the Father? And that's why I go back and I read the desire of the Father. I read the Father's commands for us. I learn His dietary laws, and I obey them. I obey what He has said to do to the best of my ability. And that's what's expected of us, is obedience. If you're not going to do the desire of the Father in heavens, you're going to hear, depart from me, I never knew you. Our Father requires obedience out of us. And if anybody's teaching you different, oh, you can just say this prayer of forgiveness and you'll be forgiven, they're lying to you. They're not telling you what He really said. Because what He said is you need to obey me. You need to obey my voice. 81 times He said, obey my voice. What is this that even the winds and the sea obey Him? Shalom.